Yo, what's up, my profitable cleaners? Welcome back to the Profitable Cleaner Podcast. I'm James Harper. Before we get started here today, and this is an episode that's really going to be educational and really hits big on mindset, and we also give you some just industry statistics when it comes to facility directors, sales, and property managers, and what you can do with that. I want to give a quick shout out, though, really quickly here to our sponsor of this show, USource. If you guys are not familiar with USource, go ahead and hit the link in our show notes below. It's no secret that the operations side, when you're running a janitorial company, is absolutely crazy. That's why it's really important that we have a streamlined system and process in place when it comes to our cleaning inspections, our scheduling, employee management, billing, the entire 9 yards. This is a commercial cleaning software built by a commercial cleaner. And let me tell you, I truly do believe it's best in the business. A few of our day porter clients have demoed it and started using it, and I just think it's top notch. So if you're in the commercial cleaning space, get away from all those old school platforms and softwares that are out there. Check out the new, which is USource. Now, let's jump into today's topic. Today's topic is one that's really been fresh on my mind, and it's about really changing our mindset and educating ourselves on what the sales industry is actually like when it comes to commercial cleaning. What I mean by that is every sales or every industry has its own kind of segment and style of sales. So obviously there's the car salesman. They wait on a lot. They wait for you to go to them. And then when you approach them and they give you the information on whatever vehicle, they then sell you on all the bells, whistles, and features of the car, etc. They might have a few offers, right? That's really business to consumer. Us in the janitorial space, we're in the toughest type of sale, B2B sales, where it's business selling to business. And guys, it's no secret that the janitorial space is, one, competitive. It can be a little bit crowded, and not everybody wakes up looking for a new janitorial company. That's just the truth. I want to give you guys some statistics, and these aren't statistics that I made up. This is actually from ISSA and a very credible source. Maybe we can even link to the report below, but only 4%, guys, of facility directors are actually looking to make a move actively with their commercial cleaning company. Now, the key word there is actively. That means if we contact 100 facility directors, maybe best case scenario, 4 of them actually want to switch companies. Now, you might be discouraged when you hear that, and you might be thinking like, well, shit, is it even worth my time to invest in outreach and invest in a sales process? And the answer is absolutely. Guys, the lifeline of all small business, and even more so in the cleaning realm, is a great sales strategy. So how do we kind of flip these people that are on the edge that aren't wanting to switch from a company to learn more about what you do, and how can you get in the door with them and maybe win a contract with someone that's not actively looking? That's the key, and that's what we're going to answer here today. Guys, if we know that only 4% of people are actively looking to switch janitorial companies, that means 96% of our prospects just don't know, or they don't care, or it's just not high priority and on their radar. Here's the good news for you. We know that 88% of people that switch commercial cleaning companies are already in contract. So if you get the objection of, hey, this sounds nice, but we're already in contract, that doesn't mean that the deal is completely dead, because 88% of people that are in contract will literally break a contract if they have a better offer, if they have a better rapport, if they have better trust with a different company, or if you mess up as a janitorial company. So let's talk about this. How can we position your cleaning company to really get in the door with people that aren't actively buying? It's no secret, guys. If someone wakes up that morning and they're like, you know what, I hate my cleaner, I need to find a new one, and boom, you get lucky and you're in front of that 4%, well, get the deal done. Have your value proposition ready. I believe you can close that deal. But let's talk about the other 96% of the market here. We have to start with education. Guys, at Day Porter, we have a unique experience where we see literally coast to coast cleaning companies. We get to see the inside of their sales process, what works, what doesn't work. And I can tell you the best commercial cleaners educate and they play the long game. We've spoken at length on this show about playing the long game, talking about how the cleaning business isn't actually about cleaning, it's the people business. But the truth is, guys, we need to be educational. We have a few clients that have capability studies, and I love this, a capability sheet. So if they're in talks with a facility director, maybe a property manager has a question, hey, send me a list of your services. They not only send over that information, they also have a capability sheet. Hey, these are our certifications. This is our background. This is why how we're verified, how you can verify us. Here's some references. And it adds a little bit more legitimacy to the process. More than that, we always lead with questions. And this might sound very simple, but it's so true and it's often overlooked. But if you get some type of engagement from a facility director or a property manager that might be in contract or not actively looking, what questions are you asking them right up front that's actually making them think? Not, hey, how big's your building? How many square footage do you clean? No, you need to actually ask them questions that's going to kind of like punch them in the chest a little bit and make them think. Hey, Bob, just curious. How many times a week does your cleaner show up? And also, is it the same person? Is it multiple people? And do you get a monthly cleaning report? All of a sudden, Bob has to think a little bit. Well, let me think about this. Cleaner shows up 4 times a week. Is it the same person? I'm not really sure. Definitely don't get a cleaning report. That's interesting. And all of a sudden, you've planted a little bit of doubt and another perspective in that facility director, Bob's head. Now, all of a sudden, he can start to question his own internal process or his own current cleaning strategy. And is he actually getting what other facilities might be getting? I'm going to give a quick shout out to one of our clients, Bruce at Wingfoot in Salt Lake City. This guy's been in the cleaning game for over 40 years, and I love what he says because he knows that not everyone's actively seeking and looking to sign on a janitorial company. But what he said is great. He goes, I show up so much that sometimes I show up more than their cleaner. Now, that's not to be a pest. That's not to be too aggressive, but he shows up with value. He gives facility directors and property managers trade magazines that are relevant to them, talks about trainings, up and coming trainings that are on the horizon that they might be interested in. And he just kind of continues the conversation. And that's the biggest thing that we really need to keep in mind. When someone's not actively looking to make a change, we need to, 1, stay present. 2, we need to really stay present with value and educate them along the way and make it very specific to what they do and how does that relate back to yourself. Like we just used in the example with Bob. Hey, do you actually see the same person every time they come in and out of the building? Well, maybe not. And now all of a sudden, Bob's wondering if the facility across the street actually has an account rep. He sees the same cleaner and gets a cleaning report. You've added a different perspective and you're making Bob think. And that next follow-up with Bob should maybe be a sample report of what you can provide his facility. All of a sudden, 3-6 months down the road, it's time to make a change because we know 88% of people make changes while they're in contract because this industry is not loyal. Bob's giving you a call or you hit Bob at the right time, cleaner messed up, he didn't get his report, or a different cleaner showed up and they showed up late, and all of a sudden he's interested in seeing what you can do for him. That's how this all changes. Want to end here with mindset, and this is industry mindset. If you're listening to this, you're in commercial cleaning, you run a janitorial company. I think it's so critical that we get away from this bullshit word leads. Of course, everyone wants leads, but we have to understand that just because it has the word, a person's name might fall into the lead category, what actually makes them a lead? The 4%, people actually looking to buy. The other people are prospects that we have to educate. There's so much lead talk in this industry and get rich quick talk that, guys, it can almost be just overwhelming. And I really want to educate the people listening to this show on the importance of taking an educational prospect process to your quote unquote lead list. I promise when you do that, one of two things is going to happen. One, you're going to get a better response rate. It's going to feel more genuine. It's going to be more human. And odds are that's how you want to represent your business. Number two, you're going to end up closing bigger deals in the long run from that. Because when we actually educate a prospect and we actually do our due diligence and give them value and spend time with them and stay in front of them, especially when they're not actively seeking to buy or switch janitorial companies, all of a sudden the value increases from your end, which increases the value of the deal. And you are going to be able to weed out very quickly the people that want to just engage with you due to price, or the people that just want a quick yes, or they're looking for chuck in a truck, whatever the case may be. It allows you time within this process to also verify and qualify your prospect, which is so critical. You know as well as I do, clients can be crazy, and we want to work with good cleaning clients. It makes our lives easier. There's less fires to put out. So it's really important. But I really want to start educating the mindset of everyone in the janitorial realm that leads really means playing the long game. And people don't like to hear that. Listen, we all want a new contract next month, this month, next week, etc. I get it. I want that just as bad as you do. But more than anything, I want life-changing contracts, and I want strong relationships and a sustainable business for the long run. And when we actually take an educational approach to our prospecting with our mindset of delivering value, servant versus a salesman, I can promise you that that's how the top tier commercial cleaning companies truly win. Hey guys, if you enjoyed this episode, tell a friend to tell a friend, but seriously, click the links below. And more than anything, join the Profitable Cleaner Facebook group. Our Facebook group, it's small and niche. It's not like all these other badass Facebook groups in the cleaning industry. But what's different about it is we post cold calls in it. We post actionable sales strategies and tips. We can give you direct insight on what actually closes more cleaning contracts. That's going to, in return, help you because you'll be able to implement this stuff. And like I said, if you haven't heard of USource, in the links below, check them out. It's a cleaning software that you absolutely need for your business. And word on the street says if you found them through us, they'll even give you 6 months for free. Hey, don't shoot me. I'm just the messenger. Talk to you guys next time.